Hello everyone, Takio here. Today we'll bring you week 11 of the LHMP. We face off against Lao, coach aka Flame Neuer, coach of the Sinnoh League Lucarios, I think. So yeah, we're gonna go through the teams, we'll get through our team and we'll get right into a battle. We're kinda quick. So to start off, we had a terrible matchup this week. Like Lao had let me read off his team. He had access to Chansey, Scizor, which can be Mega, Skarmory, Chandelure, Porygon Z, Cloyster, Slurpuff, Vivillon, Meowstic, Dusknoir, Lucario, and Diancie, which can also be Mega. So I think we had a terrible matchup against him. Like basically, like Cloyster, basically after setting up like a Shell Smash, it just won. Like legitimate, it just won. So we try to put the best in we could so we can take on him. So we expected Chansey, Skarmory, Porygon Z, Cloyster, Lucario, Mega Diancie. He brought 3 of those mons. The Meowstic, Vivillon, and Dusknoir, all of those 3 were incredibly surprising to me because like I said, Cloyster had a tremendous matchup against me. Slurpuff could have been dangerous as well. Porygon Z, I think it's a monster after it goes for the Z conversion, so that was scary as well. And even Scizor, like a choice banded Scizor, was a threat. So we have a very tough matchup, but he didn't decide to bring those mons, so that's kind of cool for us. So let's go into our team. First of all, this is gonna start off with Como, which is one of our win conditions. This thing has Sky Uppercut, Flamethrower, because he could hit the Skarmory and the Chansey, so kind of breaking his main wall core. Earthquake and Substitute, so very interesting combo set, mostly physical, with a little bit special attack to ensure it to hit on Skarmory. Next up we had a Thundurus, which was Scarf? No, it wasn't Scarf. I think it was Expert Belt. With a Bolt Switch, Flash Cannon, Knockoff, and fuck, what was the last move? I think it might have been like a hidden power of some sort. I don't remember. But yeah, basically, Thundurus has a decent matchup against this team. The things that can wall it are Chansey, obviously, but we can always knock that thing off and weaken it for the rest of our team. So that was pretty cool there. I didn't want to run Superpower because even after knockoff, Superpower doesn't kill it, and we're bringing Simu or something else. So actually, Como was Simu. Yeah, Como was Simu with a C fight. I think it was fighting C. Yeah. So yeah, next up we have a Steelix, which is actually not a Mega Steelix this time around. We're bringing a Shuka Berry, a Spadaf type Steelix. Basically, this was supposed to lure in the Mega Diancie because Mega Steelix still, like after some very little chip damage, gets 2 hit KO by Earth Power from Mega Diancie. So I thought bringing regular Steelix with Shuka Berry would have been an excellent lure for it, because maybe I'm like a 50-70% like, okay, cool, I can kill this thing. And he goes for the power, we live through Shuka and we kill it with the Heavy Slam. So yeah, I thought that might have worked well. We have Stealth Rocks, Heavy Slam, Earthquake, and Roar. Roar is just so the Cloyster doesn't set up in our face. And yeah, next up we have Choice Specs Ash Greninja, finally releasing Ash Gran. We are bringing Dark Pulse, Hydro Pump, Water Shuriken, and U-Turn. Pretty standard shot, but this thing puts in massive work against Lao. Fun fact, after a Shell Smash, if it's not wider, we kill him with the Water Shuriken. Which is kind of funny, because Cloyster Spadaf is very bad, and he will be a -2 special defense, so that's very cool. Next up we have a Choice Scarf Victini. This basically outspeeds any Choice Scarf he wants to go for. It's back in U-Turn, V-Create, Thunderbolt instead of Bolt Strike, because that does more to the Cloyster. It actually outgoes Cloyster, because like I said, Cloyster Spadaf is bad. And send Headbutt. So Choice Scarf Victini to revenge kill. Next up we have a Frostlass as a Spiker with Spike, Toxic? Yes, Spike, Toxic, Hex, and I think Destiny Bond. Focus Sash. So yeah, let's get right into a game. So we're gonna lead with Thunders because it will speed everything in his team. He's gonna lead Babylon. I mean, this thing is either gonna Quiver Dance or go for Sleep Powder, so I kinda have to pick a Sleep Powder, which kinda sucks. So we're gonna go into Frostlass as he actually goes for the Quiver Dance turn 1. But then he's gonna go for the Sleep Powder, which connects. No big deal though, because here there's no move he can go for unless it's some type of C move. I don't even know that this thing is shoutable. We're gonna go into our Big Tina. He goes for Psychic, so we easily take that because we're Choice Scarf. We can easily revenge kill this thing with the U-turn. So we have a very nice 5-0 lead right now. So he goes into Diancie, right? And here this turn I didn't know if it was gonna carry Protect. I don't think Protect was the best bring against my team. Maybe a more offensive 4 attacks Diancie was better, because Diancie is a threat, right? Maybe Cold Mindset would have been good, but he actually packs the Protect, and I'm gonna go straight for the Flash Cannon, which is kind of unfortunate, but at the same time it's no big deal. It just basically gives information that we have Flash Cannon. So now we're gonna go for a knockoff, expecting the obvious chances switching here. Plus, if he switches to anything else, knockoff was very good for us. Here we're gonna ball switch out, do some nice chip damage to this Chansey, and we're gonna go into our Frostlass, which is asleep, so Toxic cannot affect us. Because he could pack Toxic, T-Wave, and like Sashmi Toss, Chansey could basically not touch us. Actually, we didn't have a Destiny, but we had Taunt, now that I think about it. And we're gonna go for Spike here, because he didn't bring Skarmory. We can hazard stack this thing, and here very unfortunate for him, because we actually gonna Taunt to prevent a potential Swords Dance or Nasty Plot. He reveals that his Choice Scarf, but we do get Disable and the Shadow Bomb, so very unfortunate for him. Here I'm gonna go for another. No, I'm gonna switch out here, right? I think, yeah, I switch out into Steelix because he was locked into Shadow Ball, and I don't know what he wanted to go into. So here, unfortunately for us, he's gonna pop our Shuka Berry, but we are gonna be able to get Stealth Rocks, which means now we have Rocks and a layer Spikes, which is pretty good because it pressures the Chansey quite a bit, and we kind of need to pressure that thing. So we're gonna stay in. He reveals he has Brick Break. That's gonna do very small amount of damage. As you can see, our Quick did more. We're gonna face him out because that Dusknoir is actually a big problem. Unfortunately for us, because we lost our Shuka and we're in range of the Earth Power, Diancie can easily revenge kill us. So we didn't go back into their Thunders. We're gonna go right for the Flash Cannon again. He does Protect, so he's playing his Diancie decently well. As he goes into Chansey, and we're gonna ball switch out once again, because I don't want to lose momentum in this game, because I need to keep this Chansey pressure to the point where I can essentially beat him 1v1. So here's gonna switch back into Lucaris. I think I let another layer Spikes. No, I go for Taunt. I honestly should have gone for Spike there, but Taunt was a safer place, so Diancie didn't heal up or anything. We're gonna go into our combo and the Flash Cannon, because if we went for Shadow Ball, because we're bulletproof, we were immune to it, and we could get a free substitute here. I don't know, I probably should have scouted better for that, but I mean, no big deal. So he's gonna get a lot of damage into our combo. We're gonna switch into Big Teeny because we can easily eat this hit, and he actually gets a critical hit. It's pretty unfortunate. Here there's no way in hell he's sustaining, so we're gonna go for the Sun Headbutt, which we should have gone for U-turn because there was no way he was staying in. But we kind of make a misplay here. We're gonna go for a Sun Headbutt, and now we're gonna switch into our Greninja because Chansey is very low. Well, it's not low, but it will be like a 50 or 40%. So Dark Pulse, it's going to hurt because it's Choice Specs Greninja. So he's gonna be able to set up his dual screens, which is kind of unfortunate. I was kind of scared at this moment, but yeah, he tries to go for Toxic, but Prankster moves don't work on Dark types, so that's very good for us, and he's gonna allow us to kill him. So now we're gonna transform into the Ash form. You're gonna see how important this Greninja is. He's going to Lucario because his Choice Scarf, he can obviously take us out. We're going to Frostlass in the off chance he locks someone to a fighting move, which he does. And this turn I believe I go for a Hex, because I thought he might go Diancie in the off chance. No, we're gonna double actually into Thunders. Yeah, we were double expecting the Mega Diancie, because so he bounced back the spikes. But yeah, we're gonna for a knockoff as he reveals the Ice Punch. We actually knocked off this thing Leftovers, which is very useful because this one is very annoying. I honestly didn't prep for it. As we're gonna go into our Frostlass as it goes for another Ice Punch. It doesn't kill us, but funny enough, dude, we disable again. But he has the Shadow Sneak, so that means we cannot kill this thing with the Hex. So yeah, apparently disable is like fucking. I mean, Curse Body is like 90% accurate or something like that. So we're gonna go into our Comma O. We're gonna go for Earthquake. I honestly thought he might switch there, so essentially I should have gone for Sub, but doesn't really matter. It's gonna go into a Diancie, and at this point in the game, Greninja just wins. We have the Water Shuriken, right? So I was very dumb at this point, and I was so close to risking Hydro Pump, because his play here decided to sack Diancie or sack Lucario. I think sacking Diancie because Lucario can maybe win with Shadow Ball late game if he gets rid of Greninja. But if he sacked Diancie and then go Chansey afterwards, we would have not been able to kill it with the what's his name, with the Water Shuriken, which would have meant we had to switch out and go into La Victini or something as he healed off. So this is what I was so hesitant to go for the Hydro Pump. But if I miss the Hydro Pump, then I think I just lost the game, because Diancie goes for Moonblast. Let's say I miss as he stays in, right? Diancie goes for Moonblast, gets rid of me. I go into Victini, potential Revenge Kill or Thunders, and then it's just a game of sacking off each mon. As I will have 2 mons, he will have 3, so he essentially could win at that point in the game. So we're actually gonna go for the Water Shuriken, hoping he switches into Diancie, as he actually gonna protect there this first turn, kind of anticlimactic. But he's gonna switch into Diancie. So because of the hazard and spike, Diancie is gonna be at 35%, which means this Water Shuriken is going to be able to 2-hit KO, which is amazing. Because at this point I just win the game just by clicking Water Shuriken. Like I said, if he sacked Diancie and then go Chansey after, that would have been very bad for me. But it was kind of a 50-50 here, because even if he has Vacuum Wave, we're faster. So Water Shuriken is gonna kill him off, and I think we live a Vacuum Wave anyways. And then Diancie is just going to drop to Water Shuriken. So we pick up a nice 3-0 win, and we stay at top of the table still with this week 11, I think 10-1. Yeah, I think I might be wrong. I don't know. It's 9-1 or 10-1. But yeah, we pick up a nice win here against Lao, and they just keeps us in the first spot of the league and attempting for a nearly perfect season, since we had just 1 loss. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any much else to say. Just GG. Very glad Greninja finally managed to get some kills and whatnot, and that should be all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.